Welcome to Crime Time News and Entertainment with a Buzz. This one is called I Can't Believe My Eyes, I Can't Believe My Eyes. Well, as a matter of fact, I can. And that is because I have low expectation when it comes to these social media personalities and Jamaican on a whole. I am speaking about a video that is making its round all over social media where it is proven that a dancer that is signed to ROMEICH'S Entertainment, her name is CECI. She has about 26 to 27,000 followers on Instagram and TikTok. She was seen in a video with a man, PISSING, all over her. They call it golden shower. So therefore, she is not the PISSER, she is the PC, meaning that she is the recipient. Now, people, when we see stuff like this, should we be surprised based on the recent, very disturbing trend that is going on in our real life and on social media? Because it seems as if a lot of these young ladies, new generation, they have totally thrown away their pride. Everything is for the money, everything is for the clout, everything is for the shock value. But what these persons don't understand is that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. There's a backlash. The backlash from this is if she has any sorts of shame, if she has a mother, if she has a father, if she has any sorts of pride and dignity, when people see her, she's going to be viewed differently. So I say this to say that whatever money that she made, whatever gains that she made, it is going to be penny wise and pound foolish. Because, of course, like I said, she is signed to ROMEICH'S Entertainment because she has him as her booking agent. Don't know if he's her manager, don't know if there's any sorts of formal contract. But I am sure that these corporate people that ROMEICH is in business with are not going to be pleased, are not going to want her on the roster whenever they are doing any sorts of their events. So therefore, don't know how this youth influenced her. More than likely, some sorts of dancehall artist, some sorts of star. His face was not shown as usual. However, these women, it seems as if they have no problem with the camera lights, even in a despicable act. And people, this is yet an next perfect example. Point blank and period. Now, continuing on the theme of how low will they go, meaning these social media personalities. We see that social media personality and the ex of Gully Bop / manager, ex-manager of Gully Bop, well, Gully Bop is actually dead right now, so therefore it has to have been in the past. She's getting a bashing on social media. It seems as if she had some sorts of hot dates with a social media personality. And when she was supposed to meet him in an Ocherius, leave from Kingston to Ocherius, she was posted. It seems as if he had a slight change of plan. He did not no longer want to see her. So we see that people are making all sorts of joke of Shaa Chin, and one specific person that was making a joke, dissing her very badly. Take a listen, take a look to this not so beautiful bean footage, and then I'll give my piece.
Shaa Chin, you know, look good by your class. King don't make a job come to Ocherius and studio. In Shauna, pretty brown fat pussy girl and no man no blood clot want you. Half time and them say you suck out Gully Bop tongue to pussy clot and sit nothing for the wood then on your mouth. Shauna, is a pretty reject. No man no. Mama, so when we say reputation no blood clot work. Eh? You see? Just because your reputation. Nobody don't want to be seen with you. Mama, Gully Bop up your hands. God no. Yo, you should have never fuck Gully Bop, me I tell you. You should have never suck out that blood clot tongue, me say. As long as you live, that day your blood clot was scared. Any man see you, I will pop up your video. with Gully Bop, fuck you get. No man, not even part of the hood the man them now on your mouth after they see them the video there with blood clot Gully Bop. When they sit the flashback to their mind. Oh God. Man stood up your pussy.
Now people, this is my disclaimer before I proceed. The views of that man is not necessarily mine. Could be, might be, but not necessarily. What we've realized is your reputation, your head count, pumps count, the type of person that you are associated with, it goes very far in what your future might hold, in what your reputation might look like. And it seems, well not seems, it is obvious that the fact that Shaa Chin was in video in her real life, kissing up Gully Bop, saying that this is her man, all because of monetary gains, it has now come back and haunt her. Where it is, she is posted by a social media personality, a TikToker. Now people, here is my views as it pertains to TikToker. They are pretty much at the bottom of the barrel as it pertains to social media. Yes, they might have a little clout. Yes, they might get a little money, but people like them say, you can buy the school, you can buy the premises, but you cannot buy class. You can take a pig out of the sty, wash him off, put perfume and lipstick on him, he is still going to be a pig. My point is that if Shaa Chin is being posted by a TikToker, it does not look very good for her. As a matter of fact, there are other videos that are out on social media with persons taunting her and people. I am not in the shame game, I am just delivering the news. I want you to take a listen, take a look at this video, and then I'll give my piece.
Money, me now beg you, man. But if I can't do this, me now beg you. But more catch up back training before.
No gully rat now enter me pot. No gully rat now enter me pot. Me now go kiss blood clot Gully Bop. Me now go kiss blood clot Gully Bop. Cause him tongue slimy. Him tongue slimy. What a blood clot calamity. What a blood clot calamity. Cause me now fuck no gully rat. Me now fuck no gully rat.
Now people, this is what I tell you about misery loves company. A lot of these people that you see on social media, because of what they have to do to make money, because they have now become professional beggars, and they realize that Shaa Chin, even though she has zero reputation, she have people like Joe from Sumfest, that is said to have been in some sort of relationship, cannot validate or verify. They see that Shaa Chin, even with all of what she's been through, if you want to say she look good, she looks better than 99.99% of these women. Not to say that her reputation is not going to turn you off, but me just as said, the facts are the facts. So these people, because misery loves company, because they see her as some sorts of competition, whenever they see somebody fall, they're going to want to step in that person's head, squash them out, total demolition. So we see that they've joined forces together in shaming this young lady for something that she has done in the past. But people, like the saying goes, what the good that you do follows you, and the bad that you do, it always haunts you. And we see say, Gully Bop's duppy is pretty much haunting Shaa Chin. Shaa Chin did some sorts of video, some sorts of defense, some sorts of PR stunts. And she came out, and this is exactly what she had to say, responding to the naysayers, responding to her name being dragged all over social media. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
What beating a bad and what hurt, that all the things that I go through in my life, for the whole Gully Bop situation, me still nice no blood clot. It a kill me still glowing. And me still look better than enough of the girl them who are chatting in my inbox, in my comment section right now. The commentators,
The commentators, only know say me is a nice girl. It a beat on the bad. Only cannot stand me because I come from where I come from out of the depths. I'm still glowing, I'm still look good. I eat a beat on the bad, you know. Only can't believe so I'm still standing. Girl like me, what got you when me got you, I got you for a reason. And none of you can make me feel sorry, feel bad. None. Me no regret where me I come from. Me no regret. None tal, cause no found still a struggle.
So people, that is Shaa Chin's view on the whole situation. Like they say, some of the filthiest things come in the most beautiful package. The most evilest things come in most beautiful package. If you have zero reputation, your past dictates your future. Your past, your reputation dictates how people view you, because at the end of the day, as a consenting adult, 18 years are over, you were responsible for your own deeds. So you will have to take the good with the bad. The fact that you saw Gully Bop as some sorts of meal tickets, anybody with an iota of sense would know that there was no sorts of love. It was all about the spotlight. It was all about see if you can get this money and call it the gold digger syndrome. However, it backfired. As soon as Gully Bop fell on his face, poof, you were gone with the wind. You're trying to make a comeback and there's nothing wrong with persons trying to redeem themselves. However, sometimes your reputation is just stained beyond repair. The only other person on planet Earth in the Jamaican sphere, social media that is worse than you, is what's her name, Amari, the ex of Gully Bop. So we say, Gully Bop have created two of the world's monsters. And I mean that respectfully in the dancehall space. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news and coming out of the files of if you cannot be good, be very careful, especially when you're taking strange hood that don't belong to your man of the penal type. I am speaking about a picture and post that I saw on social media. Apparently, this man had some sorts of inclination that his girlfriend or wife was giving away his prize pumps. So he decided he is going to do some sorts of KGB, CIA, FBI investigation, and he was going to bust her. Surprisingly to him, he found pictures and video evidence of her pretty much on her knees with some sorts of big hood stuffed down her throat, down in her throat moment, you call it. Of course, he was upset and he decided that, listen, I am going to be very vindictive. Do me bad, I am going to do you worse. He decided he was going to take one of those pictures, one of the most graphic type, of her on her knees, the man grabbing her head and stuffing said penal institution down her throat. He went to some sorts of company that posts pictures on T-shirt, just like happy birthday or happy anniversary, and he decided he was going to put said picture of that penis down her throat on his T-shirts. He was very excited when the company called him and said, Mr. Being cheated on, your T-shirt is ready. He picked it up, put it on, went in his vehicle, drove over to his wife's job and called her, went to the reception area and said, could I speak to my cheating wife, please? She came out, she was kind of confused, did not understand why he came by her job. However, she knew instantaneously the reason for this man pulling up on the job. She was pretty much busted like Sylvester with Tweety Bird in her mouth, her hands in the cookie jar or the cookie jar in her... I'm kind of confused, but you get the point. Needless to say, she had no excuse. Like that Shaggy song, she could not say it wasn't me because clearly it was her face, her mouth, that man's thing down her throat. So therefore the husband proved his point. I think that it is time for a divorce. You are a no good SLEEZYH. Now people don't know how this man had any sorts of inclination. Maybe he did some sorts of finger tests. Maybe she came home on several occasions and when him tests his prize pudding, he realized that it was not baked properly. It was kind of moist-ish. You know, when you take the knife and you stick it in the cake to make sure say no sorts of moisture is on it. Not saying that is what he did, but me just say it is a slight possibility. Or maybe he was doing the sniff the drawers test and him say, something sound like this kind of been touched or so. People, I don't know. As soon as I get some more pertinent information, if eventually he KILLED her and people, I am not, saying that he should do it, but I say it is a slight possibility. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called an opinion is like an asshole. Everybody has one. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I am speaking about an interview that was done by a channel that is known as Chedel Review Channel on YouTube. He also has posting on TikTok, where he was interviewing popular selector DJ Nico Fire, and he was asked a question: who do you think or what do you think about Alkaline and Vybz Kartel running 2025? And this is what he had to say. Take a listen, take a look.
Just listen to me I say. 2025, Alkaline and all the Vendetta fans, them are going to wake up Jamaica. And it's going to be an Alkaline and Vybz Kartel, bro. 2025. Alkaline just make Kartel go and enjoy yourself, no. Remember I say Kartel at the unruly picnic class, where look like he want to trouble, and he just come out, come give peer problem, You soon see some subs come, brother. Wait till after a concert.
Well,
you see my gear one already, that's why. You see my gear one already, that's why I say my dangerous youth, Pre-alkaline history, brother. Any man know music, pre-alkaline history. Alkaline, I got at 2025. And Alkaline is going to go at Cartel 2025. Just remember me say it to Yoshidel, pan the interview, yeah. Because 2025, we're going to replay the interview, yeah. And Vendetta fans know Alkaline still and Cartel fans and the Gaza fans them, even though Cartel and Alkaline have the same fans still, It's strange, Because most Gaza fans, is a Vendetta fan,
True.
And enough Gully fans, is a Gaza fan,
True.
So when I see your brother, 2025 I got at brother.
Now people, like I said initially, everybody has an opinion. Here is my opinion. As it pertains to Vybz Kartel running 2025, well, it is now October, close to the end of October. Vybz Kartel is running Dancehall. So therefore, he is right on what he said. It is going to transfer from 2024 to 2025, unless something drastic happens, which I doubt it very much. As it pertains to Alkaline running 2025, not so sure about that. Because, let's face it, his career, while still consistent, he must sustain. He has a large fan base. So therefore, his fan base is loyal. So therefore, they are going to support him. When this youth is quoting that dangerous youth is an indication that he is going to run off dancehall. If we are going to go by the numbers, dangerous youth, decent song, decent views, but not compared to the young youths that have changed the game, that bring a new sound to dancehall. I am not going to say that it is impossible. I am just saying that I have zero indication to say, yes, without a shadow of a doubt, it will happen. So this man's bold prediction, as if he is he is actually Nostradamus. So he says he is going to run it off, meaning Alkaline and Vybz Kartel. That is a 50-50 chance. It could happen and it could not happen. So therefore, whenever you have a 50-50 chance, is a likely possibility. Not definitely, but it's a likely possibility. When we talk about, or when he talks about Alkaline and Vybz Kartel having the same fans, he needs to elaborate, meaning, does he mean dancehall fans? Because the last time that I checked, if you ask most of the dancehall fans of Vybz Kartel, them are going to tell you, say, they don't like Alkaline. They think that he is a copycat. Vice versa, the Alkaline fan, them not like Vybz Kartel. And yes, both of them listen, because if someone has a hot song, whether he is your enemy or not, you cannot avoid hearing it. You can't plug up your ears unless you got put some sorts of earbud or something in your ears to stop you from listening. If that artist song is playing all over the place and a song hot, whether it is Alkaline or Vybz Kartel. So when we hear somebody giving his opinion, yes, he has an opinion, but is his opinion valid? Does it make sense? And pretty much what he is saying, it has some right and it has mostly wrong in it. He does not know, just like every one of us. He might give female opinion. And maybe he has ulterior motive. Maybe he is an Alkaline fan. Maybe he is part of the team for bring back Alkaline from where he was in 2016. Because let's face it, the last time that Alkaline has been hot, not relevant, because relevant based on his classic songs that he has, he is always going to be relevant. Classic songs are never outdated. But the last time Alkaline is running the place is probably 2016, trickle in 2017. If we do the simple maths, that is 7 long years. When Vybz Kartel came out of prison from the get-go, he hit the ground running. He has never stopped, won't stop. And the fact that persons internationally are waiting for Vybz Kartel to do some sorts of collaboration as soon as he is ready. His plate is filled. He does not have enough hands or enough time per Master God Earth to fulfill all of the obligations and collaborations that he has. As it pertains to Alkaline, he has been free all this time. Where are those collaborations? Where are those hot songs? Let me know what you think, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.